talk about Facebook Marketplace?
Door didn't close all the way. I don't want someone to come in here and kill us.
I'll go close it.
There we go. All done.
Got it.
Thank you. No.
Ask and you shall receive.
Asking you shall receive. Shall receive. Let's talk about Facebook Marketplace. What happened?
I can't get on it. So you know how I feel about like social media. I try to stay off of it as much as possible. So my thing is,
you say.
I haven't been on socials in 2 weeks.
So you say.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Mine is Facebook Marketplace because I had to go and use my husband's phone. When he's in the kitchen, I'll grab his phone so I can go through his Facebook because I was trying to sell some things. And just because I just wanted out the house. And it's like you're going to do it and you're just like, at this point, I'm just going to take it to Goodwill or drop it somewhere. But it's just so much to haul. I won't be able to get it all in my vehicle. That's why I'm just like, and then I just want to give it to someone. Anyways, so I can't get my own Facebook because they've blocked me from like opening an account with Facebook. Granted, I put it under an alias email.
The fact that you used the term alias.
Right? And like...
Rewind. So why are you blocked? Oh, okay.
I don't know. They when I tried to log in with like the create your whatever, and I try to log in with what I did, and it's just like, oh, sorry, you've been blocked, or whatever. We can't allow you to do it because it violates our policies. And I'm like, for what? For doing an alias email and a fake name?
Well, they won't know it's an alias email and a fake name. It could be.
But that's all I put in. So that's all. So
you put in the fake stuff to begin with.
But that's it. But I'm saying I didn't put a picture or anything else. They don't know that it's an actual email, so it's not a dummy email. So my thing is just like, I didn't put any other information about myself as far as like where I stay, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. So did it happen right away, or was it open like 3 or 4 days and then it shut it down?
So I think when you automatically create it, you can go directly to the page.
No, I'm asking you, when did they send you the, we're shutting it down?
They didn't send me an email. It was just when I tried to log back in.
How long was it?
It was a long time because it was when I first opened it and I tried to go into the marketplace to look at stuff. And then when I got off of it and I just thought about it again months late, like a month or two later.
So it's been a long time before you logged back in, since you logged back in. So they are probably seeing it as inactive. You have no picture. You have no information about yourself. A lot of the places are cracking down on the bot pages and the fake pages. So they probably thought your page was one of those because you have no activity on it.
I don't appreciate it. How many people have fake pages and these bots?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. But my thing is that I tried, okay? I tried to join the community and the community rejected me.
Well, sorry.
I'll just have to use Victor's page continuously when he walks out of a room.
What are you trying to sell on Marketplace?
I have so much stuff. And it's mostly just like the kids stuff.
You're not having any more kids? You're not saving it for the next... Why did you look like you just asked? It's like you saw...
I'm so glad you said that.
I hope you can get your eyes off.
I'm so glad you saw that. I just saw an article.
Shana, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
The way your eyes just know it was...
No,
It's like the light left and came back, like your soul.
My soul left when you mentioned giving up.
Oh my God.
And having another. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. And I accept your apology.
Oh my gosh. Shut up.
No, I don't plan on having another child. It is not in the picture for us at this moment in time in the very near future. God's plan, if he would like to torture me to have another child, then that's so be it.
What a choice in words.
No?
I don't think I want to continue this conversation.
No? It's just all I'm hearing is like, wham, wham. That's how I've gotten my daughter out of wanting a sibling. It sounds like, you know what babies do? They cry. They just cry all the time. Do you know that? And they need mommy's attention because we'll have to do that. And she was just like, I was like, do you still want one? She was just like, no. So when I asked her like months later, she's like, no, because babies cry. And then I just don't want to hear the noise.
You ain't right. You ain't right.
Listen, it worked.
You are not. You know what?
So she's good.
Let them torture you.
What? No, she's good. She's like, she doesn't want to. She was just like, they're going to cry all the time. And I was like, well, who's going to take care of it? She was just like, you. I was like, I can't take care of a baby. I was like, you're going to have to take care of it. She's like, I'm just a kid. I was like, well, I'm just a kid too.
You're disgusting.
So no, she doesn't want a sibling. So we're good with that. I mean, I always wanted, at least 2 kids, but I'm good. But I also just saw an article about China, some scientists in China. I'm not going to call them Chinese scientists because it could be scientists from other places.
Girl, ain't nobody trying to be politically correct. Let it go. God.
That they have successfully created like a surrogate robot that can carry. You've heard of it?
Light it on fire.
And I'm
That
just
is the
like,
devil's work.
I'm just like this. I was just like, you know what?
The devil is a liar.
And I was just like, you know what?
Blasphemy.
I would do it. And let me tell you why.
No.
I would do it.
I can't even.
You okay? I would do it. And the reason why is because of the fact that if we did plan, like on a serious note, if we did plan and why we're not pressed on having a baby is because it's very high risk for me to have pregnancies. And we both decided even before or after we had is that, the chances of me like dying throughout the pregnancy and after birth are very high, like it's 50-50, that we would say that we would get a surrogate if we wanted to have another child just because of the risk that
a real life human being that the good Lord created himself.
Yeah, if we needed
in
to.
His image.
But
not
with
a robot.
This, I said absolutely, but I was just like, it just depends. I don't want like a full robot carrying it in a belly. Why can't it just be in like a pod? That way I can take it around
like the
with
Matrix?
Me. Or like Alien, right?
That baby's gonna be born with no soul.
Thank you.
Why would it?
Thank you, Joshua.
It has a soul.
No.
Thank you.
Why would it have no soul?
Because it's birthed through a robot.
Because it's not birthed through someone who has a soul.
The baby is the soul.
No, the baby's
Jimmy
a
got
robot.
soul.
That you wanted. Jimmy got soul.
Jimmy got lots of soul. I know. Jimmy got soul. Right? We just got to get the soul. We can't get the rest of the
Why
words.
did you do that?
Because you got it. And I'm so glad you did get it.
But no, this is AI. This is the huge development.
Is this the iRobot? Are you one of those people?
This is when, yes, this is how much the artificial intelligence has taken over that I can now produce my own being to look like you guys. It has now developed and formed and just
it's still yours. It's still your
What's
baby.
the Marvel, not the Iron Man dude. What's the guy who went on and was able to do his own thing, like the whole, whatever. It is changing. It is adapting. That is
Krypton.
The way there's no soul. There's no soul in that. There's no soul in that. There is no soul in that.
I would do it. It just depends. I wouldn't want like a robot body following me around with this baby. I would want it in like a pod.
I'm not surprised your nuts soulish ass would do it.
I'm just saying, so I could carry it around with me. I mean, keep it in the house.
It's under the stairs.
Hey, carry it around with you. Might as well have a kid.
Right, it'd be right next to my bed, like a little bassinet.
That's creepy
I
as
can
hell.
watch it.
You're gonna wake up and it's.
They keep it in a lab the entire time because
Oh,
they gotta
do
watch
they?
it. They have to watch it.
Oh, I can imagine.
And
So
then
make sure
imagine
it
how
stays
quiet
alive.
that lab is and how weird that kid's gonna come out because
It's not
they're
using
always
any
hearing mommy
noises.
and daddy because
Yeah.
they're
But
in the belly.
here's my thing is that I think that they, because of how scientists are, and you have a science background, how important like music and certain influences are to a child, and especially I think in that region, I think that they would be doing something of that sort with
Propaganda.
the kids.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to pick its eye color and nose shape and height as well?
So that
would you like
I
to go
don't
into
do.
eugenics because you wanted to play these music so it can come out to be the best, the brilliant, the
Japan's
brightest?
doing that.
Like,
Well, I mean, when I was
Don't get
pregnant,
me
I
started on
always
Japan.
did the music on my belly. Like I
Yeah.
did the classical music on my belly with my
why?
daughter.
Because science said that it'll make your baby smarter.
Well, just to get her in, like I listen to it a lot. So just for her to get like used to it as well. And then for her to pick it up. And then I tried to keep away Victor's trap music and whatever
Girl,
else
your
was
trap
really the
music, you
best.
can get down with the best of my seeing you.
And you know what?
Don't get to lie. Stop talking right now.
Until until I just haven't connected with any songs lately. I think I told you that before. Like nothing has popped for me. Go.
Yeah, there's
Well, he said he was about to say something.
there's Christian rap is actually really
hot right
getting
now in the
popular.
streets?
Christian rap was big back in the not early 2000s, like 2005, 2000 to like 2010, like in that area. I think Lecrae was a gospel rapper at the time. Like gospel rap got big for a while, or like gospel R&B and pop music, and then it just disappeared. And I guess it's back now.
This is the new guy. I'll play it real quick. Let me see.
What's his name?
Maybe because I'm not of the world, I don't follow the world. Even if I'm meant to take it out, then it's probably out of this world. I'm a model of what I'm a represent God on this earth. In and outside of the church, the Father is first. I don't have a physical Bible, but baby, my Bible let bro. God, no God is the one that surprised me with all that I need. That is through Jesus Christ, and I'm certain that all things are possible if you believe. So keep on speaking life from the love.
I forgot his name. He's handicapped.
He looked like he moving around.
I'm gifted. Gifted Hands is his name.
Gifted Hands?
Yeah, but he only has like one finger for one arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that from this far.
Yeah.
Well, he's gifted.
Gifted hands.
And he's spreading the joy.
Amen.
There's like a bunch of them, and they got millions of followers.
Good.
You know what the worst part is? I was going to share something, but I know you're gonna
Let's hear it.
pounce all over it.
Play the tape. But you stop twitching your eyeballs.
I can't. You know, my eyes are stuck and I can't unstick them.
Who's over there?
No, it's stuck and I can't move my eyes.
I've actually been there before, but
Okay.
go ahead. What were you going to say that I'm not going to pounce?
So,
I can't hear you whisper. You're whispering.
so we may intentionally
Love?
get to church after the music. Purposely.
Continue.
You know, I was walking down the street. I was walking down the street one day. I don't see anything wrong with the robot. No.
Where are we going here? I'm just so confused. Oh, robots. They're on, I don't know, I think that's 51st Street. I think like by 35. There's a robot security that goes back and forth and patrols, looks around, turns his head, and then just goes again, looks around, turns its head, keeps the head on a swivel, keeps going back. And then I thought it was just like delivering food. And then I noticed it another day, then another day, then another day. And I'm like, wait a minute.
patrolling.
So I took a better look at this robot. It says security on there. And I think
love
that's where they're about to knock down all the things and put up a new Whole Foods, which would be lovely.
Where?
Right on, is that Comley or Cameron? Cameron and I think 51st Street. So you know over there,
Central Market.
no, they're putting, it's Whole Foods. It's
You
not
sure?
Central. Central Market is too close to the air. It's right on 35th or 38th and a half. They're definitely putting a Whole Foods there.
Okay, because where that HEB is, I thought that they said that they were putting a Central Market over there. Like where that Fiesta is off of 35.
No, that's not where it is. It's
Okay.
somewhere. So it's over
51st. You
51st.
said.
So you know where
Sorry.
that Target is over
do.
there, the Crown Plaza, and then across that main street coming back. So it's over. It's like a lingerie store, a pawn shop. It's a bunch of
Yes.
It's by Paco's Tacos. It's over there.
Okay. I think it has a chicken. Paco's got a chicken. Yeah.
Does he have a chicken? Okay, Paco's got
Has
a chicken.
anybody ever been to these Acapulcos?
What's Acapulco?
Right? No. Okay. It was these
Oh,
random
the new
restaurants.
one that's going up. There's another one going up on Airport Boulevard over
Yeah,
there.
I'm just like, has anybody been there?
I've never been there.
Baby Acapulcos, I think it's called. I don't know. It has an elephant on it.
I just want y'all to know we are all over the place
Yeah, we are.
today.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are. But yeah, that was what I wanted to unshare.
How was your weekend? What did you do?
It was our anniversary this weekend.
Happy anniversary,
Thank
you
you.
kooky lovebirds.
Yeah.
What did you do?
We said happy anniversary.
Shana.
What's wrong? Are you okay? You got a headache?
I'm about to
Girl.
have an aneurysm.
I have some BC powder in my car, in my bag. And then my daughter was just like, at the end of the day, she's like, oh my goodness, anniversary. We missed anniversary. I was like, we didn't, baby. It happened. She was like, we didn't do anything. I was like, we did.
What did you do?
Happy anniversary.
All right. My weekend was great. Thank you so much for asking.
How was your weekend?
We flew to Philly. There was
Nice.
one
Was
of
it
his
just
cousins.
the two of you? Mm-hmm. Okay.
One of his cousins got married. I think I was going to say the last of that the first cousins, but it's not. He's got two other siblings, and then another two. I said it's not.
Oh.
He's got two other siblings that are part of that cousin crew, and then another set here that are part of that cousin crew. So we went to one of his cousin's wedding. It was in Delaware. The bride was just beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
Jackie
How was the weather?
Gorgeous. The weather was perfect. The facility was the event space or wherever we were was perfect. Like, and then his cousin just looked so giddy and happy. Like, you just smiling the whole time. He found his love. Like, that makes me so happy.
You love that.
I love love. I do. And he was dating another girl. When I met the family, I always thought she was Hawaiian. I don't know. But, and they were together for a long time. And apparently just one day she just stopped showing up for the family events that I went to. And he just didn't look, like his normal. He's always been a smiley kid, like smiley self. And then I met his wife now at a birthday party for his dad, and she was just so nice. But my first reaction to this woman, I was like, who's the 15-year-old girl? Who's the little kid right there?
Oh, that's the bride.
No, she's a phenomenal woman. Like, she's amazing. Yeah, so I'm happy they found each other. That makes me really, really happy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So based off of your last comment in regards to your impression or you asking a question, do you remember, or is there anyone that that shared with you like what their thought was when they met you? Like, oh, who's that girl over there? And they're like, oh, she's with such and such.
So, okay. So I don't know if anyone's ever shared their like first impressions of me, but I don't know if I told you this before or told you guys before, that my first time meeting Matt's family, he took me to a McCusker wedding. And he was introducing me to people.
That's a lot.
At the table. Oh, you have no idea.
Because he has a lot of people.
And he didn't even think that it would be overwhelming. He's just like, here we go.
That's a lot. Oh.
Yeah. But also he probably took me because he knew back then that I was like, you're not going to take me as your plus one? Blah, blah. Actually, no, I would have been okay with that because I didn't want to meet family. But anyway, I digress. So he took me to a McCusker wedding, and he was at the table with me and was introducing me to all the people that came, but he had to run and do something. I don't remember what it was. It's not important. But another set of cousins came over, and no, I didn't know they were cousins at the time, but people, I go, hi, I'm Brittany, I'm Matt's girlfriend. And the husband goes, oh, we know.
Oh.
And I didn't think anything of it. I thought they were just saying, yeah, we know. Hey, nice to meet you. And I'm like, oh, Matt's told them about me. That's great. Come to find out, I later learned that they knew I was with Matt. I was the only Black person there. And Matt has a history of only dating Black women. So they automatically knew, like, oh, yeah, that's Matt's new flame. Yeah. Oh, we know. Nice to meet you. I'm like, And then, oh, no, later he told me, we were just at the beach. He told me something else, and I can't remember what it was, but it was so funny. I was like, you motherfucker. But it's like, that was it. So,
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
all right. I can't do this with you. You just stop the conversations. You just halt them.
How? Well, no, I wanted to know. See, that was me pressing for more information. So what was your first impression
Of who?
of his family?
I love them. My first impression of them was, oh my goodness, what are they feeding these people on the
'Cause
farm?
they're
Why
so
is
big.
everyone Jack and the Beanstalk?
Yeah.
I don't understand. They were huge. I immediately called it the land of the giants. Literally. Now when I see them, it doesn't affect me as much, I think, because I'm used to it. But then when I see the pictures, I'm like, oh wow, they are like exponentially taller than me. But yeah, what was your first impression of your husband's family, of your in-laws?
It was a little bit different, right? Just because there's his dad has passed, so it's just his mom and then his brother and his wife and their two kids at the time.
So what was your first impression of them?
It was me trying to pretend to be sweet and kind. Mostly.
Shana.
So my impression was just like, oh, they're nice Southern people.
Ooh, North Carolina.
I know.
Take your shirt off.
Just like a helicopter. That's all y'all got.
Yikes.
Okay, and they have a hole, right? They like to say that. But yeah, I would say that they were very welcoming and inviting. So yeah, that was my impression. It wasn't, I don't know, I think just from the conversations, like I was looking forward to meeting his sister-in-law because her and I kind of chatted over the phone prior, and she seemed pretty chill. His brother is very just like chill kind of a situation, right? No. He's in Colorado. So his other brother, his middle brother,
he's
older.
chill.
Yeah, he's chill, but he's big and tall too because he used to play football. So
was there ever a moment where you're like, oh, I got to choose which one I want?
No, I think I know I chose the right one just because of like style and just kind of like interest.
You see her comb her hair. She knows her husband. She be pretending. She's like, oh,
or just because of like style and like approach to like life. Like Victor, he's very of interest and likes to do certain things. So that's just kind of why we vibe. But yeah. So no, and then I didn't meet his brother until his eldest brother for a long time. Oh, okay.
That's a joke.
But I would love a man to cook for me. Listen, if anything ever happens to him and I'm not getting married again, but I'm not looking for a partner, but someone comes along, I'm looking for somebody who's like chef level cooking.
I always tell Matt, I said, if you and I don't work out, I'm going to go get your fine ass daddy.
He was so nice.
He said, you got to beat my mama
I know, to get him. He was so nice. I can see the charm. He's
was
so
a sweetheart.
Nice. Yeah,
I love the McCuskers. They're great. No, what is what did he tell me? He said his parents were always like, oh, his dad was like, if it doesn't work out, he was like, it's tough. No one wants a woman with 6 kids.
Oh, not 6.
His wife. I'm like, what's wrong with you? But if you think about it, it is harder
for women. Okay, so do you
think
have
children?
But versus like a man?
Versus a man, because women were like, oh, I'll nurture these kids, I'll make it better. But there's some girls out there, some women out there like, I'm not dealing with a man that have kids. And then there's some women out there with children. It's like, I'm not dealing with a man that has kids. Like, why not? You got
kids.
Like, yeah, put them together, the Brady Bunch. That's how they all became the Brady Bunch.
Or what is it? Cheaper by the dozen?
Absolutely not. That's
you said put them together,
kids. At that point, y'all need to be alone for the rest of your life.
Y'all need to be alone. That's why she's looking for somebody who ain't got no kids. Put them together. We got 6.
What do you think is worse, baby mama drama or baby daddy drama?
Ooh, I would say both. Because I feel like they, depending on the person, right? Either the baby mama can be the worst, or either the baby daddy can be the worst. Yeah. Either he just doesn't show up, and even if he doesn't want to be involved, and it's just like, well, just release it.
But that's not drama. That's baby daddy disappearing act or something. It's like invisibility.
But what if he comes back like once a year, and it's like, bro, that's not enough. So I think I can understand where there's a woman saying like, I don't want a man with kids. Because you don't want to deal with that extra element as a woman who's married, who has a child, and anything happens to my husband. Yeah, I think it'd be really rough because I don't know if I would want to date someone who has kids. And if I did, it needs to be like a good, healthy co-parenting situation if he has it.
So that's my thing with that. I was talking to a young lady before, and she was like, ew, I don't want a guy with kids. I said, but what if he
have more than 2?
What if he takes care of his kids and he's always showing? She goes, ew, that's even worse. Zoom in on that. Exactly. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, that's even worse if he take care of his kids, because that means that kid's taking all my attention. That's my time. I said, okay.
She got kids.
No. And that's why I call her a young lady.
That's why.
My thing is, if I ever had to date a man with children, if you're not a present dad or showing up for your kids, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, that's a responsibility you have.
You're neglecting.
You're neglecting your children.
Other things as well.
Have you ever noticed that when a dad leaves, you're like, damn, that's fucked up. How dare you? How dare him? He ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. But if a mother leaves, my mother walked out on us. We're like, ew.
I know it's
okay?
rough. I know. It is rough because it's just like, shouldn't a mother want to be there?
Dude, if a mother walks out on her family, what the hell was going on?
That's why we're saying it just depends on if it's, would you rather deal with the baby daddy drama or baby mama drama? Because it just depends on that person, right? Person. So, yeah, that's tough. Yikes. Thankfully, I don't have to think about it.
You got some, thankfully, yes. Have you ever,
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever. I was about to ask the question, have you ever known, like, for a guy to have had so many baby mamas, like gone to one, has 1, 2, 3. Now number
Wayne.
one has the third one and then goes back to Nick Cannon.
Oh, he got like 12 kids.
I know, but if you think about it, I don't know if we talked about this before, but if you, all the women, so you have Mariah Carey has 1 and 2, then another lady has 3 and 4, then another lady has 5 and 6, then the one who has 3 and 4 now has 7 and 8, and the one who has 5 and 6 now has 9. And it's like you went back to him after,
But he's
he
like
had
Trick
kids
Daddy.
from
He
other-
love the kids.
Baby, don't nobody love the kids that much.
Is he
And
getting
didn't
paid that much from doing the hosting? Like, he just stands in the back and say, "You're next," right?
Did someone just open the door?
I think it was just the wind.
I don't know.
The
What is
front door?
I think it was just the wind.
I'm gonna go check. Where's my pistol? Thanks, Josh. Because I was gonna clown your ass if you ain't get up. Let's see. Are we safe?
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
There's a win.
Okay. Like, Josh, are you still there? There's been movies
It's
like
gonna be me first.
Why? Because you closer to white?
Yes.
Have you seen Josh?
I'm by the door.
No, I said closer to white. You know
Oh,
the white
no.
girl always tripping. No, the white people know that first. The black people that first.
Oh no, I'm saying it's gonna be me first because I'm closest to the door. I'm the first. Bam.
Or are they
She out.
they're dumb and won't look through the curtain and they'll take the route
And
that
if that's
looks
the
like
case,
an open route.
I'm down on the ground.
Oh baby, I'm doing a
Okay,
backflip
I'm a
over.
hide.
I'm
Let me tell
backflipping
you,
over this.
I hid from my husband when we were playing because him and my daughter were looking for me. So I just like hid, but I hid behind the door of her room, and I like sunk myself into the wall. And they were looking for like 30 minutes. Like
You
I
wanna
could
hear
hear the
something?
door outside the garage, everything, and then I could hear Mom, and I felt so bad. I was like, but I can't break character.
Baby, I folded myself into a cabinet. You know the hutch on the second floor? I folded myself into that cabinet and closed it shut. And I prayed that the magnet was so
open?
No, that
Oh.
was too strong. So my babies couldn't pull the cabinet open. I was like, I need a break.
Yes.
I need a break.
It felt really good.
And then all of a sudden I heard, Mommy!
When you hear the cry,
Yes,
then
I'm
I
like,
did come out because it was just like, oh, where could she have gone? I
Bro.
looked everywhere.
And they were losing it. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like,
What you gonna do?
no, it's just like, they have so much. Matt is the hands-on dad, like playing with them, throwing them around, wrestling, running through the house. I'm the mom that's like, go play. Mommy, can you do this with me? Yeah,
Nope.
1 second. I'll be right there. Like, how about we read a book instead? Like, sometimes I'll get on the floor with them. I'll laugh and joke with them. That's fine. But Matt predominantly does that. So sometimes I wonder, it's like, I wonder if I just disappeared, would they even be like, where's Mommy? I miss Mommy.
Clearly.
I'm hidden for all of 3 minutes and they can't find me and they about to lose their minds.
Girl, I did a good 15, 30. And I was
That was
behind that door and it was so good. And they passed by so many times.
That's
And
the
I was
best
just-
part.
And I was just like, what is it? Like, don't breathe in it like a movie like that. And I'm like,
And I'm surprised so were you
and
were you
pushed
weird
the door.
white?
He pushed the door and I went like this to it. And thankfully, you know, the little stopper, right? Like caught it. And I'm just like this. And I just thought he knew because he went in the closet and everything. And I was just like, ooh, this is going good. Until she was like
Losing her
bawling.
mind,
And I was
yeah.
just like, so I came out and just like did kind of like The Exorcist or one of those type of movies and just like stood in the doorway.
Oh, your girl, stop. Knock it
Kind of a
off.
situation, you know, like The Shining or something.
And they're just like, where you been this whole time?
And then she was like, Mommy, I found her. I was like, you did? And then he was like, where were you? He was like, I was really like, where did she go? Because he was calling and I was like, making sure my phone was on silent. And then I was texting. He was like, where'd you go? I was like, I need space.
He was making sure. Do you know how many hide and seek games have ended with a parent actually just leaving?
That was me leaving.
No, like just absolutely leaving and never coming back.
Oh.
Like, oh yeah, last time I saw my mom or
shit.
dad, we were
That's
playing hide and seek
devastating.
and I'm still trying to find
Oh,
them.
no, 20 years later. Oh, that's
What if
devastating.
that's actually like a thing?
Oh, that's so sad.
That's awful.
Oh.
And so that kid is still crying, where's Mommy?
I know. Until
not
someone
funny.
plays hide
Oh my
and seek
God.
and they're like, I don't want to play.
Because they're traumatized from
Yeah.
the hide and seek game.
Yeah. But yeah, I was texting. He was just like, where
What
are
were you
you?
about
I was
to say?
like,
No, nothing.
Nothing.
okay. I was like, I was like, I need some space. And he was just like, where did you go? I was like,
then
where
he-
I went.
He,
As as I'm behind
like,
the door.
don't let the light. You must have been blending in with the wall, or like just in the right spot, because
I
you
was in
can
the right
do your
spot. I know.
peripheral. You can still see like the crack.
That's what I
or
thought he
something.
would have, but
It's
it was so because I had her curtains and she has like blackout, so it's nice and like really dim and dark in her room. But yeah, I was just like this against he couldn't see me.
Did you ever tell him where you were? Because you can use that hiding spot. Oh,
I know he did. I did, and I shouldn't have, because I could have used it before. Because he's usually really good. He was so salty about it. He was so fucking salty.
He
like,
probably thought you left. He was like, "Oh man."
I know. I think we saw like some neighbors, and he was like dropping off something to him, like in our driveway or something like that. And we were just talking. I was like, "Yeah, he's feeling like down or whatever, feeling really salty about something." And he came up, and they were like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "Yeah, we were playing." He was just like, "Yeah," and she was on some bullshit earlier.
He was like, mad. You lost.
I was like,
it's
bro,
okay.
like be a good
You
sport.
lost.
You lost. Okay?
No, like they start
I'm the
making
best. I'm the greatest.
excuses.
Where's my trophy?
Literally.
Where my flowers?
Give me my flowers. Give me my roses.
Give me my
They'll start making
roses.
excuses like, I had a headache today. My peripheral vision not working like it usually
Right.
works. No, you just lost.
He was like, that was really good, because I was really like, what is she doing? Okay.
Are you a sore loser?
Am I?
How are you at losing?
I think I am. It depends, right? If it's one of those situations, then I'll act salty just to spite him. And then I'm also that person that's just like, technicalities. Well, technically, she found you, and it wasn't in whatever.
And you didn't win.
You didn't win, kind of a thing like that. But for the most part, I mean, I just get over shit really quickly, and I'm like, it is what it is. Next game.
So I used to. I don't think I was ever a sore loser to the point where I would be mean or like no, you didn't win, blah blah blah. I think for me, it was internal, and it made me feel less than, and I thought people were going to see me as less than. So I just got quiet if I ever lost something. But with Matt in my adult years, if I'm upset that I lose, I just go, okay, cool, I lost. That's it. Like, I won't show it.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay. But Matthew, he'll just egg and act like, yeah, that was so easy. Man, I can't believe you didn't see that coming. Yeah, I just won it. Like he's a horrible winner. But he'll do it to see if he can get a rise. He's the worst winner. He'll do it to see if he can get a rise out of you. So I'll just be like, yeah, I don't care. Like, oh yeah, I'll let you win. It's okay. What? You let me? Like, I'll do that. And then he'll get so upset. But no, Matthew is the worst winner. And if I lose, I cannot show that I'm upset in any way, because he'll feed off of it. He'll feed off, and then he'll keep it going for like a week or two.
Oh my gosh.
It's awful. It's the worst thing. I'd rather him just lose. Every time.
How is he when he loses?
No, let's do it one more time. Let's do it again. Or he'll go, yeah, it's okay. Like, he'll try to pretend like he doesn't care.
What about with the kids?
Like,
when you're playing like a game with the kids. How is he then?
So with the kids, he always lets them win. And I'm like, you can't do that. He's like, it's fine. They're kids. They're 3 and 5. Yes, but this is the age where they need to learn how to lose. Like, it's okay.
Can we talk about it?
Why can't we?
I want to know this whole consolation prizes.
Don't give my baby no participant ribbon. Don't do it.
Don't they go up to like 20th place ribbons and shit that they're giving kids?
First, second, or third, let it go. Go home and try again. Work harder. That's why these kids don't have goals anymore. They have nothing to work to anymore. Oh, you got a ribbon. Shut up. Don't give my baby no participation ribbon, trophy, none of that. Sorry, go ahead.
I agree.
I know you agree.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I think it needs to go back to that. It provides a healthy sense of competition, but also, like you said, goals to be able to work towards. And I think it can be positive reinforcement that you give the child. It's just like, hey, it's okay that you didn't win. That's fine. Let's go back.
You did a great job.
You did your best. Let's go back and practice, and we'll do better the next time so that you can achieve that. And it's okay. It doesn't mean that they're better than you. It just means that they won, or they did better today.
They did better today,
but you can do better tomorrow.
Exactly.
Or at the next race. Let's keep it going, kind of a situation. That's how I am. And I think about that just with like these like activities that I have like my daughter in are just kids in general. And I'm just like giving out fucking participation, or everybody gets a fucking trophy at the end of the year. And it's not okay. Right? I don't know. So that's me. Josh, what's your take?
Oh, wait, hold that thought, Josh. You can give that thought as I go blow my nostrils.
Yeah, no, I've made my kids cry playing Monopoly.
Oh, what? Did you bankrupt them?
I bankrupt them.
Oh my gosh.
And
this is a harsh household you guys
yes,
run.
very, very harsh household. And they literally cry, how can you do this to your children?
Oh my, they say that to you?
Yeah.
That is priceless.
And I'm just like, well, you can live with me. That's fine. But yeah.
In one of your properties?
Yeah, one of my
you're
properties.
You're going to make them pay rent?
Of course.
Yeah.
And not at Boardwalk. You can live maybe Kentucky, but
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
You said maybe.
Maybe Kentucky, but yeah,
What about their utilities and everything?
we can't. Oh no, I take everything from them. I took everything from them, and then
They can't even wash up.
my son doesn't care. If he loses, he's like, oh, whatever. But my daughter, she went to volleyball camp, never played volleyball, didn't get an award, and she hates volleyball now.
Because of that.
Because of that. I was just like, well, yeah, of course you're not good at it. What do you mean I'm not good? And I'm like, you just started.
You got to learn.
You can't be good right off the bat. You're going to have to work at it. No, she wants to be good like right then.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that's what a lot with kids, because we were looking at like, well, my daughter doing music, and when I was looking at, what instrument would be best for her to kind of start in the sense, and it was just like, she's also looking for that, like, I want to be great. She hears the tune from someone in another room, and she's like, great, let me get on the piano and do this too. And it's just like, wait, you got to learn the basics. The violin, it's just like, give me she was like asking for the stick. She's like, I want to do it. They're like, no, we got to learn this part first, right? Of how to hold it, how to stand. Excuse me. Knowing your stuff. So yeah, I think they're looking for that. And if they are not getting it, they're instantly like, oh, I don't want to do it, or this isn't fun, or things like that. But yeah, that's so tough. But yeah, I don't believe in it either.
What's tough?
With just, kids at a young age, just kind of wanting that instant gratification.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I was saying my daughter got mad because she went to volleyball camp, didn't get an award, and then quit volleyball and said she'll never play again because she sucks.
And he was like, you just
started. Let her quit?
No. I'm gonna put her back in. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be volleyball, but I think she'd be better in single sports. She's not a good team player.
Well, how is she supposed to learn?
I know her mom very well.
Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. Okay.
She is not a good team player.
Okay. Look, her mom is amazing.
Oh yeah, she's great, but just not on the team.
So yeah, she's great. As long as you keep her less than around 3.
Let her do individual events in track. She can do tennis,
gymnastics.
Yeah, gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to do a plug, but it's not ready yet.
Oh, okay. It's not ready yet.
It's not ready yet. Yeah. So gymnastics is a team. It's not a team sport. You are on a team, but you're technically competing against your teammates for that number 1 spot. But sometimes they do a team score for everyone from that gym. They'll score you. But technically, if you have someone else from your gym in your age group, you're competing against them. But it's good if first, second, and third are still all the people from the same team. Yeah, I had my biggest competitors when I was in gymnastics were my teammates, and not to toot our own horns, but my gym was the best. So those were my biggest competitors. It was me and the Moten twins, always. And then sometimes I was older than them, so sometimes I was in a different age group. And whenever I was in a different age group, like for that maybe 1 to 3 meets, I was like, oh, these are the easiest meets ever. I don't have to compete against the Moten twins. But then when they finally turned that age, or certain meets had their age group within mine and wasn't a step over, I was like, God damn it. It's going to be hard. Because they were really, really good. And I think one of them did gymnastics in college, and I think one of them is still a coach, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. But one of them just got engaged. So woohoo. There's that.
Nice. Yeah, no, I did track.
Nice. Hate it.
I hated it. I hated running.
So why'd you?
Because it was one of those things that your parents put you in. Mm-hmm. My brother was on the track team, like summer leagues and things like that. So it's just like, she's now of age. Put her out there too. That's one less that I have to watch.
But they didn't let you choose which sport you wanted to do?
Well, I did that. I did volleyball. Nice. I played tennis for a little bit. Hated that.
It's running back and forth.
And it's in the heat.
Outside. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I think that was it. Yeah. And then cheerleading. But yeah,
I love cheerleading. I thought I was going to hate it, but I ended up liking it a lot. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I mean, I just like the competition of all of them, right? Mm-hmm. That was the only reason why I did track for so long. I did it for like 14 years. And I did it just specifically because of the competition. Like, I hated practice. I used to pretend that I had after school or like tutorials after school.
So you couldn't go.
So I couldn't go, and I would come right after they did warm-ups. So at that time, they would say,
just like after praise and worship.
Exactly. And so they would be like, oh, just go to your events. Because they're like, do an 800 and do some 300s and then go to your event. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then we would do like a 500 and then we would just go to our events.
Yeah, no, in gymnastics, if you you just got here, great. Guys, everyone back on the floor. We're doing it again. No. Or, okay, this is the conditioning we just did. Go ahead and do it. Now, when they just let me do my own conditioning, I was like, oh, great. They're not watching my form. I can hurry up and try to hurry up and get to the event. But I disliked off season as well. I loved when competition season was there because you were running through your routine. You were just making sure you have the skills. It wasn't, all right, we're going to condition. You have to do 50 pull-ups from a hang. If you swing at all, you got to start over. Like, looking back on it, I missed that. The conditioning aspect of it was great. It made me strong and it helps with the muscle memory. But during that time, like being in, it's like, please kill me now.
Yes.
It's not fun.
Rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. Especially one of the coaches that I had growing up. She was brutal.
But was
she was brutal. She used to run herself and she was brutal. But I mean, I hated it. But when it came time for like meet days, I would show up. Mm-hmm. And that's it. And then I would
because she made sure you did everything you needed to do.
Well, as
an adult, you can look back on it.
50% of the time, I was just saying I had tutorials, and I was just.
So imagine what you could have been if you showed up 100% of the time.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped because I didn't want to run in college.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, this isn't something I hate running. I was just like, I'm not interested in it. The last thing I want to do. So I stopped in my junior year because I said, this is not what I want to do.
Yeah. Know how that goes.
Yeah, this is not what I want to do. And the last thing I want to do is compete for people who either actually want to be in this sport or who need it to actually go to college. Like, I don't want to take a spot from someone that needs it. I don't want to take that spot.
I'm so good. I don't want to take that spot.
Well, that's my thing. Is like, I don't,
baby, you not getting it while I'm here. I did you hoes a favor.
I did. You're welcome. I did. So it's just like, I wasn't gonna.
I love how humble you are.
It is what it is.
Go ahead and repeat it. You weren't going to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't want to take that spot from someone else who that's what they enjoy doing, or that was their opportunity to go to college.
How gracious of you.
I am. I'm a very giving person.
Yeah, giving a whole lot of bullshit.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
I have to cleanse my palate.
Cleanse your palate. Do whatever you got to do. Cleanse that palate, honey. So if you could have chosen a sport without your family picking for you, what sport would you have done? What sport do you think you would have liked?
I don't think any of them.
Okay, well, there's that. I would have done swimming or diving.
Oh, I did swimming a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, swimming works the entire body and it's better on the joints because you're in the water.
Yes, it is.
And my hair, I didn't wear my hair natural then. I had a relaxer, so it didn't bother me.
It was a lot. And that was why I stopped. Because of the fact that it was a lot of doing that, but I was the only person of color on my team. Mm-hmm. And, it's just, they're all washing their hair and they can do it every day that we were doing that. And it was just really damaging to my hair.
Oh, you tried to be like them? You didn't know you could wash it every day?
I put a cap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that pulls out your hair too.
So it was just a lot.
Yeah.
We were practicing every other day, almost every day, for everything. And it was just a lot. I gave that up. And that's when I stuck to just the competitive cheerleading, and I enjoyed that aspect of it.
I liked competitive cheerleading. I thought I wasn't going to like it. I remember in high school, they would ask me to join the team and I would be like, no. I was this hardcore gymnast, but I think I told you this, I was small and easy to throw in the air. And I was great for flying and I could tumble.
Yeah.
So I did eat it one game, though. I did eat it real bad. But yeah, I didn't want to. I was like, oh, this is foo-foo. This is crazy. No, it's really fun. It's really fun. It's very athletic. It does cardio, strength, all of it together. It was really, really good. It was really good. And then my team in high school, we won first place, I think, every year since we got Coach Tamario. Our Coach Mario, I think. Yeah, he was phenomenal. And then I went on to do cheerleading with the Chicago Bulls. And so that helped me with that. And that was really, really fun as well. And then, I became a 4-time WNBA All-Star champion.
That's crazy how that went, right?
I mean, it is what it is.
Going from being a gymnast to making hoops. You know what I mean? Did you go overseas too, or did you
Girl,
stay
I
here?
did it all.
Okay. Yeah. You went through the summer?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah.
you know, I was younger and you were already old with kids. So you had other things to. Oh,
But
man.
your child is older than mine.
It's not. Mm-mm. She's not.
I'm pretty sure your child
She's
is
not.
older than mine.
Nope.
Okay. You had her at 10.
I'm talking about your teenage child.
I ain't got. Oh, my son.
Yeah.
He's 17.
Yeah. See, while
And
you
in
were taking care of him,
college.
I was shooting the hoops. Moving on. Cat.
Moving on. So you said something that made me that I was really interested in. So I had just saw something
you got 5
about
minutes left in me.
here. I don't know if you ever saw like the Key and Pills.
I don't think they're funny.
Okay. Well, the Key and Pill thing that they had, and it was just like where he was doing names of like kids in the classrooms with the different names. I had seen something someone sent me, and it was just like one of a teacher like saying names of kids nowadays. Have you seen it, Josh?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's like actual kids in the classroom, but I think it's like made up names or whatever. And he was just like, "Who is a Gina?" She was like, "A Gina? It's a Gina."
Okay.
Yeah, like vagina.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Vagina. That's what she said. And then it was just like another one. He was like, "Connor, is that you?" And it was like the black kid's like, "No, it's me." And then his name was like, I don't know, something like crazy. He was like, "Did you make that up?"
I think this is stereotypical, reaching, and not funny.
It was pretty funny.
It's a
and there
cop out. When you're not funny, you always do racial stuff.
Well, I think it was, he's just a
saying.
teacher. Well, if that's the case, if we're going to go there, there's a lot of non-funny shit that's out there that people just do racial
Josh,
shit
we'll
with.
come to you on this one. Go ahead. Say their names.
I want to get booked.
He said, I don't want to get booked.
Oh, ha. I was just like, what?
No, there's just some things I've seen. It makes like certain things when I'm at shows or if I'm watching like showcases and watching people, there's certain things out here and I'm like, bro, that's not funny. There's one thing to make the crowd uncomfortable and push the limit, but there's another thing to just be like, all right, you're reaching here. You're just being cruel without being funny, or you're just like, haha, we've heard it before. Like, what else you got? And I see that a lot. And I'm like, oh, this is really, really hard to watch because I feel so bad for them. And I was talking to Matt and Shane about it because the last time I saw it, I think it was, it was at Kiltonian. So I was talking to them about it. I was like, I'm sick of it. And both of them, like clockwork, like I told you, their bromance is something I've never seen before. The both of them go, it's because they're new. So it's like that's what newer comedians do. They haven't been in the game that long.
They use the race card?
They use the race card, or they talk so badly about themselves. Like it's a certain way that it's done where it's just overkill. And they're like, it's because they knew. We've all done it. We've all been there. And I'm just like, what the did y'all plan this fucking response? Like, but that's what it is. And I feel bad for them now because I'm like, oh, they're new. Like, okay, you can do it. But I'm like, oh, just stop.
You know what I found really disturbing is that I saw recently an article about, what is her name? Someone just said her name to me, and I was just like, never say that to me.
What was she in?
Candace Owens.
I love her.
That's great. Yeah, I think it's really tragic that she chose to target the French president and his wife with
His husband.
allegations. And then now she's feeling some type of way because she's actually being sued for it and no one's coming to her aid from like...
I don't think
the
she's
government.
upset. She thinks they're stupid.
She's stupid.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying it like in that way, but my thing is like to say things like that. I think in general, what I'm saying is that people, you have to be aware of like when you're saying certain things, especially with like high profile people, that there can be repercussions
Yeah,
with
I'm sure
that.
she knows.
And that, that shouldn't be like a surprise that someone would actually do like a lawsuit, like a defamation or things of that nature. But why? I think my idea is just like, but why? It's just like so random of a person to just like choose. And I don't know much about it. I mean, I've heard about her. I've heard, like her little sit down. She does like a sit down with people, let's talk or open or things of that nature. I know that she has, I believe that she's a smart woman.
Extremely
but
intelligent.
I think that it was a very, maybe it's one of those things that people do just to get views or to just like kind of poke at a bear kind of a
wanted them
situation.
to sue her.
She wanted them. Yeah, she's not upset
why?
about it. She's just like, holy crap, it actually happened kind of thing. Yeah.
Well,
why?
The French president was sending Secret Service to her house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "What the fuck? We live in America. You can't be doing that." And she wanted him to sue because then they have to go to court and she has to prove that she is a woman.
And now it's getting juicy.
But why?
Because it's entertainment.
So-
and she's also getting to the bottom of things and just, I don't know. But go ahead, what are you about to say?
So the rumor is
But why does it?
because the wife
one
is
that
a lot
went missing.
older than the husband.
Yeah,
And-
she was his teacher.
Yeah, and so she's saying
She
like
got kids.
she was saying like that was a man at that time.
Yeah.
And you were grooming a teenage boy. And so
Let's
now
get
she has
to the bottom
prove-
of it.
Are spreading false news.
Well, if it's false, prove it.
Oh, if
But why
it's
do I
false,
have-
she's screwed.
She's screwed. If
yeah.
it is wrong, she is done.
Yeah.
But no, I really like Candace Owens. But there's some parts of her that
But I think that's
lately
what a lot of people-
that she became like mean and bullyish. But it's like, you're doing what you're doing. But it's like her views and like how she finds things and how she's very good at reporting. So I really like her. I really like her.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just that.
It's just not your cup of tea.
No, and that's fine. I think it's just
fine.
this specifically, right? I'm just trying to understand the rationale about like how you identified this is the person that I want to target. And then why is it
They came after her. They were bothering her.
for no apparent reason?
I don't know.
Or is this after she made an allegation?
Well, this was after she made the
That- it's
allegation.
Okay, I thought they
so
were
that,
happening
so that was
before.
my
Okay.
thing. Is like, why target them to begin
like
with?
Macron's a piece of shit. He lowered the age of consent in France to 15.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
probably what got her going. I don't know. I don't pay attention to all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
the
my
things
thing.
I
It's
do
just
say.
like, why are we
That's
targeting?
crazy. 15?
Well, that's not that crazy.
All right.
And I say that because we're saying 15. We're saying 15, and that's common in half the states we have in the U.S. You can get married at 14 and 12. And
Parental consent.
Yes.
You need a parent to consent to that.
For
She's
some-
doing it- no, all of America, if it's under the age of consent in most of the places is 17. I remember California had it lower
You're in law
in a
enforcement.
while. Yeah, I know this. This shit is disgusting.
Alabama's 16.
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah, but it's not 15. But then
Yeah.
you also still need parental consent if you're under the age of 18.
was he 15?
That's
When
disgusting.
Macron
I'm done.
was dating her, yeah.
That's why.
Where's my purse?
We got her all riled up, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to Genuine B.S. with Brittany and Shana. See you guys next week. Come sit down and do your thing.